It wasn't very long ago that this was how we knew Cybill Shepherd, a glowing, perfect, all-American golden girl. Cover girl became movie star with her role in the Last Picture Show, and when the movies that followed weren't always the best, she found a new medium to master, television. Moonlighting was a huge hit, and though she's now married happily and the mother of 3 and working on a new movie called Chances Are, it is the rumors from the set of Moonlighting that leap to the front pages of the tabloids. The rumors are that America's golden girl is difficult and hard to work with, and her fights with Bruce Willis are notorious, at least according to rumor.
I feel like they're talking about another person that they don't know me at all. I mean, it's just hard to believe to hear people say that about you. I mean, it's like they're talking about Jane Smith or, you know, Mary Jones. I mean, I don't know who they're talking about. They're like, I don't know.
You've got a daughter, and you've got now 2 babies, and you have a husband you love. It must get hurtful to read some of those things.
It does get hurtful sometimes, and it's hard to deal with, but I really have to just let it go, because I always have to realize that there's 2 different things going on here. There's myself, who I truly am and know, and then there's the public person or the professional person, and that public professional person has fantasies. I mean, they're fantasies and that are being written about me, and there's nothing to do with reality. But, you know, the fantasies can sometimes be in Time magazine, too, not only the National Enquirer. Just because it's Time magazine, you know, chances are, oh, you think, well, that's going to be great. Not that I'm attacking Time. I'm just saying more respectable publication. But still, even respectable publications, it's just somebody's opinion. But it's not me. I mean, my mother knows who I am. My close friends know who I am. And the people that work with me know me. And people that, I don't know, they've got their own problems. So they're really, what they're saying about me is more reflective of what they think about themselves.
That's interesting. What was the most hurtful headline that you ever read in one of those tabloids?
It wasn't in one of the tabloids, because I never take any of that seriously. The most hurtful one was many moons ago, and back in 1975, it was Gene Shalit on the Today Show, and he was reviewing a movie that I was in, that I sang in. He said I couldn't walk or talk, much less sing. And he held up a sign, a little, like a sign, you know, on a stick, and it said, bomb. And that was pretty hurtful at the time.
But what about some of the personal stuff? I mean, they say that you turned down $1 million for your 2 babies to be in a commercial.
I wish, are you kidding me? You think I'm a fool? I wish that I mean, first of all, I didn't have a chance to.
What do you mean?
Well, nobody offered me $1 million.
Well, I know that was in the tabloid, and all that stuff between you and Bruce. Is there a lot of friction on the set because of the scripts or relationships?
There are a lot of, like, scenes where there's anger and a lot of things happening, and whenever you have to be angry, a lot of times with an actor, you tend to kind of get angry. At least I do. And Bruce Willis and I realized that we did that, I guess, about a year into doing the show. That whenever we had to be angry at each other, we'd have a big fight.
It doesn't even faze you.
Nonsense. I'm as phased as the next guy.
See what I mean?
Look, Maddie, what is the big deal?
Ouch! Ouch! Out of my office, out of my sight, out of my zip code. Go somewhere. Need I be more specific?
Take a moment here for a perspective check.
When you and Bruce would pick a fight with each other, what was it you picked a fight about? What would you find?
Our hair. I mean, he'd look at me and go, why don't you get an updated hairstyle? And I go, at least I have some to style. It was funny. But Bruce and I have a basic affection for each other. And I think we still have that, and it's both things going on at the same time, you know, but it's hard to stay in love with someone when you're not in love with them to begin with. In other words, you're, you know, acting.
Do you ever put another person's face in front of his?
Many times. Yeah, I use Boris Karloff a lot.